almost the Korean people, uh, people's accent, English accent is similar the USA, but Korean people love us and resemble British accent, but that's so hard.
Right. I mean, I think it's because South Korea has like some connections with
Hmm.
America.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
yeah. Obviously, like South Korea has more um, uh, American English
Hmm.
teachers. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, even Americans they like the British accents. Um, you know, uh, when they hear our accent, they think of England a very long time ago. So
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's why they like it. So there are quite a few shows on Netflix,
Hmm.
like I'm trying to think the Crown
Hmm.
and Downton Abbey, which are very popular with people outside of the UK.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah. So I think those shows are more popular with people outside of the UK than inside the
Hmm.
UK, because it allows people to learn about British history and culture.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Almost some tutor one day some tutor propose British video on the museum about museum or museum. So I think almost the material for learning English is from UK because the UK has a long
Mhm.
history, and from UK, almost famous people and great person is from UK.
Ah,
Hmm.
okay, okay,
Yes, and
okay.
yeah, scientist and some literature.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, literature.
Yeah,
Literature.
literature. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, a big part of that is the industrial
Mhm.
revolution.
Mhm.
So yeah, so I think the industrial revolution is probably the biggest thing about Britain. Yeah, I mean, it made Britain become like an empire. Um, yeah, so a lot of like famous scientists and engineers, they were like inventing things around that time. Um, and you know, people, authors and
Mhm.
people who write novels, people who are writing
Yeah, yeah.
literature.
Never. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them were writing about, basically if it was Charles Dickens or,
Mhm.
some of these other authors, they were basically writing about Britain when it was like this growing, uh, a growing nation,
Yeah.
that was becoming industrial revolution. Literally, we have
Mhm.
William Shakespeare
Mhm. Say.
in the 16th century. So that was before um, the revolution. Um, yeah, and the the I guess the British education system, I think, is the reason for that. So uh, the universities Oxford and
Mhm.
Cambridge. Yeah, so they started in the 12th century um, as
Yeah.
churches. Yeah, so they started as churches, and so basically all education had to do with the church. So basically, it was the church that was responsible
Mhm.
for um, basically, creating this uh, education system, or the desire for people to be educated in
Yeah,
Britain.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Root. I think um, England, the UK is root of century. Is that right? Root of root of
Um,
root of more than root of.
sorry, are you saying
Mm,
roots?
sorry. Okay. Modern, modern. Yeah,
Oh,
modern,
modern. Oh, modern.
modern civilization. Yeah, my
Oh, right. Okay.
pronunciation
Okay.
was not good, but please understand me. Modern
Yeah. No, I
civilization,
understand.
civilization. Yeah, modern civilization.
Okay.
So root is from the UK
Ah,
and
right. Okay.
Europe.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, and Europe. Mhm.
yeah, yeah. I would agree with that. I mean, um, but of course there are different parts. Like, for example, there are different parts of what the UK has that we took from other places. So, for example,
Mhm.
democracy. It comes from ancient
Mhm.
Greece. So we have them to thank, and a lot of uh, Britain was influenced a little bit by the Romans, and obviously the Romans,
Mhm.
dominated
Yeah.
Europe. Um, yeah, so Britain has a lot of
Yeah,
influences.
actually, my kids join this Cambly kids now.
Oh,
His
cambly kids.
teacher is really his teacher tutor. His tutor is lives in London. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
hmm Yeah, and of course, London. Last Saturday, a lot of
yeah,
people left London because there's a new
hmm,
strain of
yeah, exactly.
coronavirus that is
Yeah,
spreading.
London is a serious situation, and the changed COVID virus is spread all the British country and other country.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard that it's in South
Hmm.
Korea. Sorry, South
Hmm.
Africa, and in other countries too. Um, and I've learned that Seoul is on a lockdown. You're not allowed to. I've heard you're not allowed to leave the
Yeah, yeah.
house.
Korean situation was pretty good, but now getting seriously. So we lockdown, and we stayed at home. Yeah,
hmm
so we couldn't outside all day long. Mhm. But
Are you?
that's my free. That's my free. But I couldn't out. I couldn't. I don't want to outside because outside is so dangerous.
Oh, okay. Um. Uh, so are you allowed to go to the supermarket?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, but you choose to stay
Hmm.
inside.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
That is my choice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, I know quite a lot of people they are being like
Hmm.
safe
Yeah.
and
Yes.
cautious. Um so they will stay at home most of the
Yes.
time. Um But I know in
Mm-hmm.
England, like a lot of people, they want to go outside. They want
Mm-hmm.
to, go to the pub and go to the
Mm-hmm.
bars. Yeah, so there's kind of a mix of what people want
Yeah,
to do.
but because here in Seoul, so many infector is walked around around. Yeah, so yeah, so
Ah,
outside is so dangerous, and infector is infector increase sharply. Hmm.
wow. Yeah, it's strange because I remember earlier in the year that South Korea was um, being praised by the
Hmm.
world for example, having like places like we would call them mobile testing
Yeah,
units. So you could just they would be on the streets and you could have a
yes.
test. Um, yeah, so yeah, unfortunate, um, you know, to hear that uh, it's having
Hmm.
problems again.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, so uh, it it come now Korean economy economy economy
Economy, yeah.
is uh, very in decrease now. But yeah, but
Hmm.
real economic situation is very bad. But uh, house price and stock stock stock
Oh,
stock stock stock. Yeah,
stock.
stock. My
STUCK.
stock stock.
Oh,
Stock.
stock.
Yeah, my
Okay, you
pronunciation
mean
is not good.
oh, you mean like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
stock
Stock
market?
is uh, very very highly.
Oh, right,
Mhm.
okay. But the economy
Yeah,
is bad.
but real economic is very seriously.
Yeah, yeah, that happens a lot. The stock you can't
Hmm.
um if you see the economy if you see the stock market is
Hmm.
high, it doesn't mean that the economy is high or good
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
Um uh yeah, Donald Trump, he likes to talk about, oh, the stock market
Stock
is
market.
is
Yeah.
good.
Likewise,
It doesn't mean that the economy
yeah,
is good.
yeah. Oh, totally different. Real economy and ideal economy is totally different. Yeah, the
Yeah,
gap is so
yeah.
huge. Oh, and government, 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 government spread support money. Yeah, so yeah,
Okay.
market pouring uh, money in here. So um, real money's value is uh, um, very very bad.
Okay, are you saying, that there's a lot of government
Mhm, yeah.
money? Okay, so, but nothing is being
Yeah.
produced. Okay, yeah, I
Mhm.
understand. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
That's
right
difficult
now, yeah,
topic for me, but
yeah, yeah,
I want to
economics.
talk to you about a real Korean situation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay,
Oh,
Ali,
yeah,
we only have 10 seconds left. So it was nice talking to you. I hope to talk to you again
yeah,
soon.
yeah.
Okay,
Thank you today.
okay. Okay, you're
Yeah.
welcome.
Bye
Take
bye. Take
care.
care.
Bye.